Hello, everybody. Oh, I think the fan is coming through the mic. I might have to turn off the fan. Fuck. Thank you, one Tabby66 for the follow, by the way. Didn't pop up on stream, but I saw it. I saw it. Long time no see. Yeah, you haven't even seen me yet. It's always that, like, moment before I turn on the camera. I'm not sure if I'm gonna hate it or not. That's not terrible. I mean, it's the classic outfit. It's hard to fuck up the uniform. Could this be AI Astra voice? This could be AI Astra video, guys. You wouldn't even know if this was AI or not. That's the funny part. Good news, we can barely hear it. Good, you good? Oh, okay. She looks like a girl. Wow, how rude of you to say that. Because, you know, I'm a big, strong, manly man. I'm a very big... What kind of... No girl would have several... several weapons just at the ready. I'm a big, strong, manly man, chat. Anyway, my fucking face hurts, by the way, chat. This might be a short stream. I'm not sure. It just depends on how I feel. But I feel like I got hit by a bus. Like, I woke up this morning and I genuinely feel like I just got fucking annihilated. Thank you, Derek, for the 35 months. Oh my god. Would AI Astra be a rage baitable? Probably. You could probably make a pretty decent AI voice of me, though. One time I asked Finster to send me like a ton of his voice clips so I could make an AI Finster. Finn didn't he didn't do that. But you could, I mean, you think about it, like there's hundreds of hours of my voice online that you could just download and you could absolutely train a pretty killer AI voice off of me. I think you could do it. It's like normal people don't have that much like hours of footage of their voice on the internet, but I have like hundreds of hours of just me talking. Someone made that AI Finster but quickly disappeared and had an American accent. See, they didn't do it right. You need to get like tons of like VODs so that you can just pump it into the AI so that the AI learns what Finn sounds like and then it can recreate Finn. You can make a good AI Finn voice too. Any streamer who has like a good amount of VODs on the internet, it's like I have like almost every VOD I've ever done uploaded on a YouTube channel. Thanks, Amelia. And you could take all that and you could absolutely push it into like an AI and the AI would have a pretty good voice. Is your face in too much pain to eat Chinese food? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the... I don't know. So chat, let me walk you through how the last couple days have gone for me. So, I was like... I had scheduled this dentist appointment. So I went to the dentist like a couple weeks ago, right? Right, you know, I had this chipped tooth problem where I broke my face open with my hubris in trying to do the wheel bearing on the motorcycle. And so I got that fixed, and that was great. But really, before that, that's all I really needed the dentist to do. But we, you know, like, something happened, or that happened, and then I needed to come back. Because, like, I wanted to get, like, in on, like, a regular schedule with the dentist, you know what I mean? Because, like, I do think, like, dentistry has got to be one of those things that you regret the most when you get older. Like, if you have bad teeth when you're older, it's got to be the worst, right? So it's, like, I feel like taking care of your teeth is, like, really important. So I'm like, yeah, let's schedule like just a normal cleaning and inspection just to get me enrolled in the dentistry. Because I got lucky. This dentistry is not taking any new patients right now. I got, like, in there, right? So I was lucky enough to get in there. So I was like, all right, let's get a, you know, I'll come back in a couple days. And so, like, I wasn't happy about having to come back in a couple days. Because, you know, no one likes to go to the dentist. And I had to go to the dentist again. But that was fine. And so I go to this appointment, and it's a cleaning, and it's, you know, it's alright. Everything's fine, right? I'll do a fit check in a second, Cuddle Bear. And then so after that, they're like, and I talked about, like, the tooth that I had, you know? I had this tooth, like, a long time ago. Some of you may remember. I was in Iowa. This is before I moved. I was skating in this, like, ice skating rink, and I fell and busted my fucking head open. Like, I still have a scar right down here where it, like, fucked up my jaw, and it hit my head so hard, I was out. Like, I literally knocked myself fucking out. And it hit my jaw closed so hard, with so much force, that this rear molar that was right in front of my wisdom tooth, it split in half. Literally, killing the tooth instantly. And so I told the guy about this, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I had this surgeon a while ago. He said it needed to come out, but I just never got around to getting it out. And he was like, oh, he took an x-ray, and he was like, oh, that actually might be savable. And then he got in my mouth, and he's like, oh, fuck no, this has gotta come out. This has gotta come out. And so I was like, okay. And then he's like, yeah, you know, you've got, you know, your teeth are looking pretty alright, but you've got this tooth at the back, and then you've also got this wisdom tooth, which is like, you know, if a normal tooth is growing up like that, the wisdom tooth is growing in like that. And so it's just, wisdom teeth are not good. Generally, you gotta get wisdom teeth out, because and I knew I needed my wisdom teeth out, but the older you are, the worse it is to get your wisdom teeth out. That's just kind of, like, if you're 15 and you have an opportunity to get your wisdom teeth out, fucking do it. Right? My sister got her wisdom teeth out at, like, 18 or some shit like that, and they put her out. They did all 4 of her wisdom teeth, and I remember that. And so when I was thinking about, like, my wisdom teeth, I'm like, and he remembered something about saying, like, he said something at that appointment where it was something along the lines of, like, oh yeah, we can give you refer you to a good surgeon. Holy shit, Savvy Bear, the $50! I can't speak too loud. Oh, thank you, Savvy Bear. I'm glad you like the thighs. You can never go wrong with the uniform. Anyway, I basically, see, I'm like, okay, so we schedule an extraction appointment, or we decide that we need to schedule an extraction appointment, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, right? Like, I know I needed this tooth out. In my head, I'm like, I need to get this tooth out before I turn 26, or else I'm gonna have a lot more problems with it, because I'm not gonna have insurance, right? And so I'm like, alright, let's schedule this. And so I go up to schedule this appointment with the front desk lady, and she's like, okay, how about next Tuesday? And I'm like, mind you, I had just been to the dentist, like, twice in the past week. I did not want to come back again in another couple days. I was really not happy about it. I was like, is there any other appointments? And she's like, nope. And so I like, okay, fine. And so I go home. Oh, and once more, by the way, I think I mentioned this last time. When I went to that appointment for this cleaning, I accidentally went there on the wrong fucking day. Like, it was on a Thursday. It was last Thursday that I had this cleaning appointment, and I showed up on Wednesday. And I was like, I had fully thought that it was Thursday in my head, to the point where I woke up, drove 30 minutes down to this fucking dentist, and then realized that it was fucking Wednesday. Only after I heard them talking, like, oh, they're here too early. I was like, wait a minute. It's Thursday, isn't it? Oh my god, it's not Thursday. And so I fucking had to go all the way home, and all the way back the next day, to get the cleaning done, and then I had to schedule this tooth pulling for Tuesday, and I was like, okay, whatever. And I was really anxious about it, so I called them on Monday, and I was like, hey, is there any way at all that I could, like, reschedule this? And they're like, yeah, but you're gonna have to pay a cancellation fee because we've already blotted out the 2 hours. And I was like, fuck it, fine, I'll go. It's fine, I'll just go. I'll go, I'll be okay. And so I also was, like, really anxious on Wednesday, or Monday, just in general. I didn't even eat. I barely ate on Monday. Like, I barely ate at all. And then I slept, I went to sleep, and, like, it was one of those sleeps where you feel like you didn't sleep. Like, I kept tossing and turning, and I woke up way before my alarm. But I was like, I feel like I did sleep, but I also didn't feel like I slept. So I woke up very anxious, very hungry, and very tired, and I was like, okay, now I have to fucking go. and drive to the goddamn dentist, which is just, it felt like shit. Anyway, I go, and I get there, and it's like fine and everything, and I go, and they pulled me back. Oh, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Anybody else audio out of sync? I think that's just you. I'm also not doing the dual audio, so it's not like this one's picking up anything. Did it knock you out? Fuck no. Anyway, so I got to the doctor's appointment, right? I got there a little, like, 30 minutes early, right? I like to give myself a little more time to make sure I got enough time to get there and everything. Basically, and then there's this old guy, you know, it's like, I live in an area where there's, like, mostly old people, and so I sit down here, and they come out, this guy comes out, and he's just, like, got that, you know what I mean, that, like, old person look, where they're really just hanging on there, and he's in a wheelchair, and they wheel him out, and not, like, 2 minutes later, some guy comes in, and he's like, hey, guy in a wheelchair fell off, we need an ambulance, call 911. And it was so casual, the way he just like, yeah, just call 911. And I was like, I was so taken aback by it, because like, the guy seemed like this was not even remotely a big deal, which I guess it probably isn't for this guy. But I look back, and like, I'm sitting in front of the door, so I look outside the door, and this just old guy is just laying there, and there are like 5 people around him. And, like, all the, like, dentist, like, people are, like, coming out, and they're trying to help him, and they're like, doing shit. And there's, like, 10 people surrounding this old guy who's lying on the ground. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And they eventually, the ambulance comes, and they pick him up. And he had, like, really, like, he had his head. He had, like, some, like, marks on his head. He looked like he was fucked up. So it's like, I hope he's alright. But they wheeled him into the ambulance. And now I'm like, well, that was certainly an odd thing to witness this morning, right? And then I get called back, right? I get called back, and the dentist lady, she is super nice. I gotta be honest with you, this dentist is super nice. I don't hate the dentist. I like this dentist practice. I like this specific dentist. I like them. They're nice, right? But it was like maybe too nice. Because I got there, and they sat me down, they got me on the chair, and they're being really, really supportive. Like, to the point where I felt like I was a child. Like, they were like, one lady had her, like, hand on my shoulder, she was, like, rubbing my shoulder, she's like, oh, you're doing such a good job, you're doing such a good job, and I'm like, why is this happening? Why are you talking like this? And because they go in to numb it, right? And they act like I was, like, super brave for not, you know, freaking out with the needle, you know, would they, give the numbing. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm usually okay with needles. And they went and they started pulling the tooth. And I knew this was gonna be painful, but I was, like, okay with it. And so, but it was really, like, long, and they were yanking on that fucker. I mean, they were, like, this lady was, like, grabbing the forceps, and they were like, "Urgh!" And luckily it hurt a little bit, like, I felt it, but, like, it didn't. I have a pretty high pain tolerance, so I feel like the pain wasn't really that, like, it was bad, but, like, I feel like if I didn't have as much of a pain tolerance, I would have been probably having a really bad time, but, like, it was very brutal, right? But it was just more like the yanking, and then, like, the nurse assistant had this, like, thing, and there's actually a scar on the side of my mouth because they were pulling my cheek back like that to get to it. And, she kept sticking this tool down in my throat. And it's like, at one point, like, I'm doing fine, like, like, everything the doctor is doing with the tooth, I'm, like, okay with. But the nurse assistant, which, granted, she was very nice, but she was shoving this fucking thing down my esophagus, and I was going, ah. And then, I had one point I had to be like, oh, stop. Because I was, like, trying not to gag or throw up, because she kept fucking jabbing this thing. And mind you, I haven't eaten in, like, forever, so I was, like, already kind of nauseous because I was hungry, and this was just not helping me. And so she comes back, she eventually gets the tooth out, and then she says, okay, one more to go. And I'm like, what? What do you mean one more to go? I thought I was just having the one tooth and then a filling. And then she, like, Because initially she sat me down and she's like, okay, we're doing this tooth and then a filling, and I was confused. And she seemed more confused that we were doing a filling today. And I was like, all right. And then they start taking the second tooth out, and I'm like, all right, I guess so. Fine, I guess. I guess this is okay. And it turns out that, and I didn't realize this when I was going in there, but it turns out that they were just taking the broken tooth. They were taking my rear molar, or my rear wisdom tooth. So the first tooth they pulled was actually my wisdom tooth. And it was like, and even like they got it out and they were like, she was talking about how like big the roots were. Like she's like, oh my god, those are some roots. Because they were really yanking on it, right? But again, the whole time they're like, you're doing such a great job. And I'm just like, why? Why are you treating me like this? And they finally get both of them out, and I guess it started to bleed, and so they're like, okay, so we're not gonna do the fillings today because we usually don't do fillings on a hemorrhaging when you're hemorrhaging, so we're gonna move that to another appointment, which again is in a couple weeks. So I now have to go back in a couple weeks to get this filling, which is fucking fantastic. Anyway, it was the whole experience was not what I had anticipated in my head. And I didn't realize that I was gonna have my wisdom tooth taken out. Because wisdom teeth are like, I thought you had to go to like an oral surgeon to get a wisdom tooth taken out. And I didn't think that's what this person was, but maybe it was, I don't know. But they yanked that fucker out. And then the other one, they had to like cut it in half. They had to like cut it into sections before they could pull it out. Oh, it was awful. It was awful. It was just like, the one thing is though, she did like, I don't know if she realized that I was trans or whatever, but she was using like the right pronouns. She was being super nice about it, and I did appreciate that. But it was very much so like, what the fuck is happening here? And I didn't realize, and then she starts talking after that, and she's like, okay, now you're gonna have to avoid like sucking on things, like, so no straws, no carbonated beverages, no vaping, no smoking, no, just be really delicate with that area. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I can't drink Mountain Dew? Son of a bitch. It's like, I can't drink Mountain Dew. I haven't had Mountain Dew since, chat. It's fucked up. Moogie. Alright, hold on, let me do a fit check real quick. No boyfriend visits. Anyway. Actually handicapped shoddy, that's crazy. Don't order Mountain Dew through TreatStream, you can get Dry Socket? What is that? 10 fit, 10 cat. Dry Socket is a painful complication around 5% of the time after the tooth extraction, most commonly with 3 to 5 days after wisdom tooth. The blood clot falls out to form or what is dislodged. Oh fuck, dude. I hope that doesn't happen. Now I'm kind of worried. I do have a blood, like, there is like a blood clot up there where the hole used to be. And so like, I've just been kind of maintaining it, healing it every once in a while to make sure it's still there. Because I know I don't want air getting in there. Anyway. It was a whole time, and the only thing I've had to eat since like Sunday is 2 mac and cheese bowl, like 2 little mac and cheese bowls from McAllister's, and a small thing of mashed potatoes. I don't know, man. It was fucked. Hello, Moogie. Respectfully, I prefer Moogie fit check. Not an Astra fit check? Okay, I'll do another fit check in a second. Dude, it was crazy. Check your PP. Oh shit. Okay, I'll check my PP. Still there. Anyway, so yeah, it was a whole ass event. It was a whole ass event, and now I have this giant hole in the side of my tooth. It feels like I got hit by a bat, like someone fucking swung at, like, you know, Step Brothers me with like a bat and just fucking my fucking face, dude. Dentist trying to give Astra PTSD. Man, I already have PTSD. I don't need more PTSD. Alright, let me check the PP. Let me check the PP. You smell bright now too. at least I did get it taken care of. Holy shit! Thank you so much, Derek, for the $50. Holy shit! Thank you so much, Derek. I gotta get my face busted in more often. I get good donations from it. Dude, it's so weird, and there's like this giant hole. I don't know if I can eat normal food yet. Like, I want to go get McDonald's and get a Big Mac. I'm not sure if I should. Can I eat nuggets? Like, I really want some chicken nuggets. But can I eat chicken can I have nuggies? Or should I not have nuggies yet? I only had, like, mac and cheese and fucking mashed potatoes yesterday. Soup? I don't want soup. I don't want no soup. I got you. Like, oh my god. Astra's got that pregnant girl glow to her today. What? What? Oh, dude, fuck medical, you just reminded me of something. Did she say face busted on? No. But, like, okay, so the dental assistant, and bless her heart, but she kept, like, accidentally getting, like, you know, water outside. You know when they, like, squirt the water in your mouth and it comes out of your mouth and, like, sprays all over your face? And she kept saying that she was giving me a free facial. And I think that she meant that in like a massage kind of way, but it just kept like in my head. I'm just like, why? Why are you telling me this? It was so fucking, it was such a weird experience, chat. I don't, it was so weird. She knows exactly what she was saying. Why though? Why would you say that to a patient? I saw like the lady kept swearing. She's like, she called me a lucky bastard when I told her I worked from home. It was such a weird, surreal experience, chat. I don't even know how to like process what happened. Astra with sinful thoughts. I don't listen. Well, she said it like 4 times. 4 separate times she said it. She kept making the joke, and I'm like, what? Did you hear the spicy website music play when it happened? It was just so odd. And cause you know she's like she's like, you know, way older than me. So it's like, what? What? It must be weird for them though, because like I'm sure that they're used to dealing with people who are much older than them. So first, like, I'm probably the youngest person they've worked on in a long time. Like literally, I don't think I've spent all my time in that dentistry. I don't think I've seen one person who is younger than me. It has been so weird. It wasn't sometimes cute young dentist tech, darn. I mean, she wasn't like ugly, but she wasn't, and she wasn't like old. She was just, you know. She could have been my mom. She's younger than my mom, but she could have been my mom if my mom had me at a younger age. You know what I mean? My mom was like 35 when she had me, so she was already up there when I was born. Fuck, dude. Anyway, chat. I didn't know. I definitely thought I was gonna try to stream yesterday. I had assumed that whatever happened at the dentist wasn't gonna leave me in a state where I couldn't stream, but I assumed wrong. So I'm definitely trying my best to stream today. I don't know if it will be a full stream because I am still very tired. And I don't want to like talk too much. I don't want to accidentally dislodge that blood. You got me worried about that blood clot now, and I'm like, I don't hope that doesn't fall out. It'd be probably better if it was on the bottom tooth. That way there's gravity helping it stay in place. But fuck, dude, I don't know. Hello, movie. Try to stick with soft food and heal. No nuggies soft just yet. But I want nuggies. What else am I supposed to eat other than fucking mac and cheese and mashed potatoes? I don't want mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. Can I really not eat fucking nuggets yet? Can I have is nuggies not an option? No nuggie Wednesday? I just want some nuggies, dude. It doesn't help that every other fucking day Derek is in my DMs like, guess you got free nuggies today? Ooh, don't you wish you got these free nuggies? And I'm just like, you son of a bitch. And now you sent me that yesterday, and after I knew I couldn't have nuggies, and I was really upset because I was like, fuck. A floor burger? What the fuck is that? Common with the W info. Not my first time. Moogie and I are gonna go check out the sound. I think it was fucked up. I'm also gonna turn this off. I'll do another fit chat. Good thing about not eating though, like a house thin waste. Basically, like, haven't eaten for 3 days, so it actually it's pretty good. Everyone's always like, Asher, you need to eat more, but then I wouldn't have this stomach. Remember when you made hamburgers and dropped them on a floor burger? You know that burger ended up in the forest, right? I think I've told this story before, but I made that cheeseburger and I dropped one of them in it. And by the time I had ended the stream and I had sat down and I was ready to eat the cheeseburger that I had made, it was cold. And at that point, I was so fucking, like, done that I literally took the cheeseburger and I yucked it into the forest behind my apartment. Because I was so angry. That cheeseburger the floor cheeseburger did not get eaten, Chad. That thing got yucked into the it probably is still there. I mean, probably not. Probably like I don't think I kept a tinfoil on it, so it probably got distributed into the ecosystem where animals ate it, which is probably good, you know, fed a raccoon or something. I got combo wings at Wild Wings, 6 boneless and 6 boned. What's wrong with you? I was about to say you're making me jealous, Medical, but why on earth would you go to fucking Buffalo Wild Wings and order boneless wings? That's something I'm ranting right now. Ranchstra, incoming Ranchstra. Why would you ever go to fucking Buffalo Wild Wings and then order boneless wings? That is like, just fucking go to fucking, like, goddamn fucking... Oh, what? Just go to fucking McDonald's and get some nuggies. Like that, because boneless chicken wings are just nuggies. So just why? Just go to fucking McDonald's at that point. You know what I want boneless chicken wings? I just go to fucking McDonald's and get nuggies with buffalo sauce. And honestly, this is the sauce I usually get, and honestly, it's great. But it's not chicken wings. It's not buffalo wings. Like, even though it's chicken in buffalo sauce, it's not buffalo wings. Boneless wings have no soul. They're not chicken wings. They're not even remotely chicken wings. They're just nuggets. They're just nuggies. Hot strip fit check. sure I can't have any nuggies. What if I just eat on this side? Like, if I just chew and eat on this side? Because, like, I've been drinking on this side, right? Like, I've been, like, every time I eat or drink, I'm, like, very cognizant. See how I'm, like, I drink it from this side even, so I'm trying to, like... And I use my tongue to, like, block it from going to the left side of my mouth. If I do that, can I not have nuggies if I do that? I'm not just get a straw. I'm not allowed to use straws. Straws have suction. There's no suction. I can't even hit the pen. I can't even hit the Benjamin, chat. I'm supposed to have no suction in my mouth. So, like, if I go... that's too much. I can't even vape, dude. I can't, no straws, no vapes, no fucking smoking, nothing that, like, creates suction in your mouth. Because, you know, you think about it, I have this fucking massive hole in my fucking jaw right here that's got, all that's separating this massive hole into my skull between the outside world is a puddle of, like, congealed blood, which is sitting there, and it's just hanging there. And if I suck anything, it's gonna pull that down, and it could dislodge it, and I don't want to do that. Now, I was maybe gonna try to hit the Benjamin tonight, but now I'm like, now you got me, like, second guessing that shit. Maybe I'll just go another day without it. I didn't hit it at all yesterday, so I'll just go another day. Just boof the vape? Can you do that? Can you boof a vape? I don't think is that how that works? Can you do that? Need pudding? I don't want pudding. I don't want fucking soup. I don't want pudding. I don't want fucking mushy food. Give me some real food, dude. I don't want fucking pudding. Reminds me of something funny. My girl finished her pen I got her the day before 420. She was so pissed. She couldn't have just saved a little bit. She couldn't have been like, oh, I've only got 1 or 2 hits, so I just save this for tomorrow. Did you at least get another 420 pen? Or, like, you did not smoke on 420. Even I smoked on 420 on stream. And then I regretted it because it was awful, but... I don't want, like, a snack. And applesauce, pudding, those are sweet snacks. I want protein. I want fat. I want something savory that's got fucking flavor to it. I don't want sugar fucking loaded with, pudding loaded with sugar and fucking high fructose corn syrup. I don't want fucking applesauce loaded with sugar and high fructose corn syrup. I don't want fucking any of that shit. And I had mac and cheese yesterday and mashed potatoes yesterday, so I don't really want either of those. I don't know, maybe I would go to, like, KFC or something and get, like, just a big bowl of mashed potatoes from KFC. Maybe that's just what I'll do. Because really what I wanted with KFC, like mashed potatoes and gravy. But I didn't get gravy, which sucked. You were already drinking before she realized. Damn. Damn. How do you not realize you're out? Fuck, dude. You always gotta have, like... You always gotta have the stash, dude. Whenever I, like, get down to, like, low... To where one of my carts is low, I stop hitting it. And I save it. So that way, if I ever do run out, I have, like, a shit ton of little carts that are almost empty, but not empty, critically. So they're still got, like, a good amount of life left in them. Jeez, I can't talk today, dude. Red beans and rice from Popeyes? Dude, I could get some jambalaya from Popeyes, dude. I love Popeyes jambalaya. Problem is, I don't really trust Popeyes. Like, I feel like Popeyes... I eat it on occasion because I love Popeyes, but I feel like if I ever saw the inside of a Popeyes, like what was going on behind the counter, I'd probably never eat there again. Non-carbonated caffeine-free choices like water and herbal tea are generally safe bets. Here's a snapshot of less friendly foods. Soup's not too hot. Soups, broths, yogurt, eggs, avocado, mashed potatoes. I'd rather not eat than eat any of those things you just mentioned. Greek yogurt, eggs, avocado. I mean, I like avocado and eggs, but I don't want to just eat just avocado and eggs. And I had a Gatorade too yesterday. That was really good. I might go get another Gatorade, to be honest with you. That was really good. Hit the pen, then came to bed, and when she hit it on 420, it was empty. Like, perfectly emptied on a last puff. Damn. Damn. That's rough, bro. That's rough. Tragic 420 story. You hate to see it. About eating them until you heal? Well, I don't... That's the problem with me, is like, if I don't want to eat something, I won't eat it. It's not even like a conscious thing. It's just like, I can't... Like, I just hate... I kind of hate eating in general. So that if I'm gonna eat, if I'm gonna put myself through, like, the torture that is eating, then I'm at least gonna make sure that whatever I'm eating, I'm gonna enjoy. But if I have to put myself through the torture of eating and then I actually don't enjoy the food, it just makes me hate eating even more. And that sucks. It just makes me not want to eat at all. Trying to help? It's not helpful. I don't know what I'll have. I might see if... Is there even a KFC near me? Maybe I'll just have mashed potatoes and gravy again. Is there a KFC near me? I don't know if there is. Let me check. There's one down here, but it closes at 7 p.m. Why the fuck does this place close at 7 p.m. on a fucking weekday? Wait, what? Oh my god. Like in the middle of a fucking highway. How is there even a KFC there? There's one over here. Maybe I'll just go to that one. I'll get a big thing of fucking... mashed potatoes or some shit. Oh my god, one of the reviewers has a furry in it. Ew. Ew. Is a furry at KFC, chat? It's on the turnpike. Yeah, but why? Why is there a fucking KFC in the middle of the turnpike? I just try mashed potatoes and gravy. I like mashed potatoes and gravy, so maybe I'll just get the rest area. It's like not on. So like a rest area you'd think would be on the side of the turnpike, but it's in the middle. Like it's in between the lanes. Like the highway goes like this, and then there's a fucking building in between them. Weird. Like I've passed it before, I'm pretty sure, but I just like never consciously acknowledged it. I was like, what the fuck is this? You're crazy on some KFC mashed potatoes? I'd go crazy on them thighs. America has nearly perfected road-based restaurants. Truly. It's the Florida way. Is it? The turnpike sucks though. I avoid the turnpike whenever possible. Wherever possible. But I have to get on the turnpike to go to Orlando. It sucks. God damn it. Poor boy, now I'm like paranoid that this fucking blood clot is gonna fall out and it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a fucking problem. I was like, I got home yesterday and I just kept like spitting blood, dude. It was like, it was so bad. Like every time I'd spit, even now if I spit, it's a little red. It's like, ugh. Heck, more gauze in there? I don't want to put more gauze in because I think that it would dislodge it. I took out the gauze yesterday. Like I had the gauze in there for a little bit, but then I took it out. And then now it's just sitting there. I feel like if I were to like put gauze in it, it would fuck up the blood clot because it's just like sitting there. It's like an amorphous blob. It's kind of gross, chat, but it's like an amorphous blob sitting in the hole where the tooth used to be. Ask for silver nitrate next time. What the fuck is silver nitrate? In addition to what you consume now, you also eat is also a significant concern post-surgery, but to eat after removing wisdom teeth doesn't really mean merely loading up on instant mashed potatoes. Carefully consumption techniques and how do I know you just copied and pasted that from like ChatGPT? Why do I feel like you just copied and pasted that from ChatGPT? I don't know. Because what else is there to eat, man? I'm brush over the. I just avoided that whole area when I brushed last night. Like, I just brushed my, like, every tooth that wasn't that tooth. Or that back there. Jason, a werewolf. You'll never forget this feeling of silver nitrate? What the fuck is silver nitrate? Is that like a drug? Or Neva dentist specialist. Huh. This much blood, she's starting to wonder. Oh, dude. And I also had a dream last night that I was like at Burning Man and I lost my shirt somehow and I was just like running around. And I had, like, it was a weird dream because I had a moment of realization in the dream that I had no shirt and that I was really embarrassed. Like, it felt like I had taken my shirt off thinking I was, like, a normal, like, boy again. And then I fucking realized halfway through that I had tits and I was like, oh shit, this is embarrassing. I gotta get a fucking shirt. I gotta get a shirt. And then, like, aliens attacked and, like, the apocalypse happened. And all while I was trying to find a shirt. It was a very interesting dream, chat. Eat slowly with small bites and swallow with carry. Astra, you definitely can do that. Yeah, but like, eat what? Problem is, like, if I don't want to eat it, I'm not gonna eat it. That's just like it's just like the way my brain works, chat. No more weed gummies after dental work? Wait, why? I feel like weed gummies are the only thing I could do right now. If I want to get high, the weed gummies are the only option because I can't suck anything. I can't smoke or vape. No more fun than my dream. A final I forgot to study for. Damn. Weird dreams. Lost your shirt. Tell us more. Aliens are killing us. Can I borrow your shirt? Can you eat soft foods like super rice? Yeah, but I don't want to. Like, the problem comes back to, like, even if I consciously think I'm gonna eat this, if I don't want to eat this, I can't force myself. Like, I just won't. Like, I'll just, like, I just won't eat it if I don't want it. So it's like, I have to find something that I actually want to eat, and then eat that. So I'm probably just gonna go to, like, KFC after this, and then get, some, like a big bowl of KFC mashed potatoes with gravy. That's probably what I'll do. Get through your nose. Wouldn't that still create pressure in your mouth, though? Can you just eat a small bite? Can you do the choo-choo train to make it more fun? Here comes the choo-choo train! No. Homemade soup is much better than the canned stuff. Yeah, but I don't have any homemade soup, and I only have the canned stuff. And honestly, the canned stuff I had some ravioli a little bit ago. Like I got some canned ravioli, and I tried it, like because I remembered it being like I just had a craving for it for some reason, and it tasted like iron. It tastes like metal. Like everything that comes in a can now just tastes like shit. Like Campbell's sucks. Fucking all that shit sucks, dude. Like, I have some canned soup, but I don't know if I want it, you know what I mean? I don't know if I want it. KFC is garbage compared to Buffalo Wild Wings? Well, I can't have Buffalo Wild Wings, medical! I can't have Buffalo Wild Wings, not only because I don't live near one, but because I can't afford it, and I can't eat it with my fucking mouth the way it is. No shit, Buffalo Wild Wings is better than KFC, but what am I supposed to do about that? The soup do boomers like best. What Why does it have to be boomer? Fuck, dude, I'm so tired, man. I might end the stream a little early today. Not yet, but I might end the stream in like 30 minutes, just so I can kind of not spend too much energy. I'm also worried that like just by me talking, I'm gonna dislodge something. I don't understand why anyone can eat Campbell's anymore. Well, I've bought Campbell's since then. Several times I've bought Campbell's, but I haven't eaten any Campbell's. Every single time I see one of these in the store, I buy it. This has happened to me several times. I'll walk through the soup aisle of a store, and I'll see fucking Jigglypuff, and I buy it. I have 3 of these. I could eat one, but I don't think I will, because it's Jigglypuff. It is Campbell's soup, so it's probably not good, but it's Jigglypuff, goddammit. Because I know you don't have any real potatoes. I don't have any potatoes, no. Hello, Jim the Dragonator. I can respect that a lot. Astra's a kid confirmed. I'm not... Listen, listen. I just have a thing for Jigglypuff, okay? I've got at least 3 pieces of Jigglypuff memorabilia right here. I had mac and cheese yesterday, Trace, and I don't really know if I want to eat another thing of mac and cheese. Go Stephen Hawking use AI voice. Astra eats mac and cheese and Jigglypuff soup. Could confirm. I don't eat the Jigglypuff soup. I haven't eaten the Jigglypuff soup. Right? I haven't eaten any of them. Also, like, the noodles inside of it, there isn't even Pikachu. They have, or there isn't Jigglypuff. It's Pikachu, Commander, Jesus Christ, I cannot fucking talk. Pikachu, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Pokeball are the only noodle shapes. And by the way, none of them look like Pokemon. Like, Bulbasaur kind of looks like Bulbasaur, but... all 3 noodle shapes look like virtually identical. I don't know if you can see this, chat, but you see, they all look the same. They don't even look different. Don't stress your mouth. Yeah. Peel off the label and glue it to a cup? Maybe. What cup would I glue it to, though? Not gonna rage bait me with that shit, Medical. You're not gonna rage bait me. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna rage bait me with this bean talk, okay? Tastes blood. What the fuck? Wait. Wait. What? What is this video you sent me? Medical, what fucking video is this? Not Medical, Cuddle Bear. What fucking Jesus Christ. My mind is so fucking frazzled right now, dude. Is this somebody vaping a pen through their butt? Is that what I'm seeing right now? It won't load. The fucking video will not play. So all I can see is some bitch it's like leaned over with a fucking pen up their ass. It won't even play. What have you sent me, better? Not, God. Oh my God. I am. My brain is not working. Yeah, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I need a nap. I feel like one of those parents that's like doesn't remember their kid's name, and it's just like, They go through like, I remember when I was a kid, my parents would like forget my name, and they would like they would like go through all of my siblings' names before they got to my name, and they're like, ah, yes. It plays just fine for me. I'll have to watch it later. I don't know. It won't play yet. I'll have to watch it later. That's crazy. Maybe I'll try. Well, no. I would try it, but the problem is then I'd have to stick my fucking vape pen up my ass. And then it's like... Then you can't hit that pen anymore, right? Like, it's been in your ass. You're not gonna hit it with your mouth again. Especially not right now with a gaping hole in my mouth. That sounds like a great way to get an infection. How did you get this awful mouth infection? Well, I hit a vape pen with my ass, and then I put it in my mouth. Like, what? That's disgusting. Just sell it to chat? Who the fuck is buying my butt vape pen? First of all, that would be illegal too, wouldn't it? Can you mail that shit? Beauty is as clean as a whistle. It is. I take good care of that shit, man. I manicure that shit. At any given point in time, you could probably eat off my asshole. It's so clean. HGM vape pen. That shit away from me, bro. Saw Finn's stream today and they looked different, but I didn't figure out did they have surgery that looks. I can't read either, but I couldn't figure out what the difference. What did they have surgery on? Looks pretty much the same. I think it was their brow bone. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. I thought they looked fine. I didn't think they looked very much different, but they looked more feminine. I think they don't pass as a male as much anymore, I will say. I feel like if Finster wanted to go back to like the male side of things, Finster would have a hard time, because I feel like Finster just looks like a girl now, like, full stop. But, you know, Finn always kind of looked like that. But before, you know, Finn used the makeup to kind of make that sort of how Finn looked, but take off the makeup and then Finn looked different. But now that Finn's been on the hormones for a bit, I feel like they're pretty much full send at this point. Don't give me thoughts of things I cannot have. What? Do you want my butt vape? In Minecraft, for $100, I'll go to a smoke shop, buy a Delta 8 cart, vape it, and ship it. In Minecraft, not really. not actually. This is a joke. Hey, what do you got here? So what are you looking for? You looking at an indica? You looking for a sativa? I'm looking for something that would feel good up my ass. What do you got? What do you got that would feel good going up an ass? I could boof. It's not what you said. What did I say? So fucking gross. God damn it. I feel like there is somebody out there who would. There is somebody out there who would, and honestly, I respect that person. They're dedicated. They're more dedicated than I am. I've had this vape pen up my ass for 7 years. Oh, eat off your ass? I mean, listen. Isn't that worse though? I guess vaping a pen that's been in somebody's ass is not worse than eating somebody's ass. But eating somebody's ass is hot. And vaping a pen that was in somebody's ass is not hot. So I guess, like, the hotness of it offsets the grossness? I don't know. What are we even talking about, chat? This conversation is gone so far off the rails. Sounded like hell. Well, I needed to have the teeth out anyway, so it's good that it happened. Like, I'm glad I got it over with. Like, I needed to happen. Like, if I didn't get that taken care of before the end of the year, it probably would have been an issue for me later, because, like, I wouldn't have the insurance to go to a good doctor. And, like, I went to a good doctor. I liked who I went to. I wouldn't have gone to a different doctor if I had to do it again. I like that dentistry. But if I didn't have my insurance, maybe I would have had to go to like Aspen Dental or some bullshit. That would have sucked. Worst could be 18 inches up your ass. Could be. Could be. Free facial. Aspen Dental isn't terrible. I've heard bad things about it, but I just meant like if I didn't get in there now, my insurance probably wouldn't have covered a good dentist. So I probably would have had to go to a worse dentist who like did worse things. Like my sister went to a dentist not too long ago and they really like fucked her up. Like they fucked her up so much that she got like sick and she was like, it was like not a good experience. Like it was a very bad experience. But so I feel like if you don't have good insurance, you go to the shit dentist that is terrible and gives you PTSD. But this dentist was good. At least they were nice, you know? She's nice as she's ripping my fucking tooth out of my skull. Would you ever want to have FFS? Not that you need it. I would love to have FFS. If someone fucking was like, I'll pay for your FFS, I'd be like, fucking bet. Dude, there's so many surgeries I want. Like, I want an orchiectomy, I want laser, I want FFS, I need a new nose job, which that might have to happen anyway, because that's like a breathing issue, not a cosmetic issue, but I would love it. If someone offered it, fuck dude, I would take FFS in a heartbeat. 10 Muses, where are you 10 Muses? I need my FFS. I had my wisdom teeth out. It didn't hurt too bad. After a couple days, it was fine. Yeah, hopefully after a couple days, it'll be okay. Now I'm just worried about that fucking blood clot falling out. And being a problem. 18 inches is a dude. Is it what? Is a doll? Your face is so pretty now, though. Well, there are definitely parts of it that I would want. Like, if I were to get FFS, I would definitely want, like, my brow bones, specifically right around here, could get tamed down a little bit. And then my jawline, just a titch, just shaved down right here, like that. If I could have both of those things done, I feel like I'd be a lot more happier with my face. But I don't feel like. So, like, I don't feel like I need FFS. I would just like it if I could get it, but I'm probably never gonna get it because it's expensive. Is there much bleeding? There was a lot of bleeding, but it's stopped now, so it's not really bleeding anymore. I will say though, I can't open my jaw all the way. And it's in Texas, according to the documentary. Well, I don't live in Texas, so. I can see you in, if you wanted to tweak your nose a little bit, but that's all damn near perfect. Yeah. I mean, hopefully I can fix my nose. It's like a problem. Did you get anything for the pain? Fuck no, dude. Ibuprofen. She just told me I can't have Tylenol because it's a blood thinner. No, pain meds is bad. I mean, it doesn't hurt that bad, I will say. It is sore, but it doesn't, like, actively... I don't feel like I'm in active pain. It's more just I'm really uncomfortable. Stream streak 27 out of 130. Hell yeah. Astra has S tier looks. Well, thank you. Fuck, I am tired though, so I think I'm gonna end the stream in like 15 minutes. I'll go a little bit longer, but do a shorter stream today. But I will also stream tomorrow, so we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully I can get back on a consistent streaming schedule. All of your contemporaries, Nano, Cow, etc. would trade faces with you in a heartbeat? I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. I think Nano would trade faces with me. I don't know if Nano would trade faces with me. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I just should drink more water than Mountain Dew. I have in the past couple days. Thanks for streaming and not overdoing it. I'm trying, man. It's difficult out here, man. But yeah, I'm probably gonna, after the stream, I'll probably go to, like, KFC or something, or I'll figure out something. I'm not exactly sure what I'll do. But I'll probably do that, and then maybe tomorrow I'll get Nuggies. Did Nano already have FFS? Yeah, Nano had FFS. She also had voice surgery and a bunch of other stuff. Dude, sometimes my grandparents ask about Nano, and it's so awkward, because I have to, like, teeter around Nano a little bit. Like, I almost showed them a picture of Nano, and then I was like, nah. No. Eat more potatoes or chicken pot pie? Would chicken pot pie be like... Would that even be good? Like, I feel like a chicken pot pie would be the same, like... Would be as dangerous as, chicken nuggies, right? Because chicken nuggies aren't, like, that bad, right? I mean, there's hard bits inside of a chicken pot pie, too, isn't there? Except or OF? No. They remembered that one time that I was gonna go to the NRA convention, and they were like, whatever happened to that? What was it, Nano? Who is it, Nano? And I was like, oh god. Oh god, don't bring up, don't. Nano is S tier? What is Finster an angel too? No nuggies? But I want nuggies! I want nuggies. Maybe Astra, maybe going to the dentist made Astra stop drinking Mountain Dew once her mouth heals? Yeah, not likely. You know the amount of, like, self-control I have to not go and drink Mountain Dew right now? You know the amount of self-control I needed? Is Nana even stream anymore? I thought she streamed on occasion, but she doesn't really do much in the streaming side of stuff. She mainly thirst traps on Instagram and does the OF. That seems to be what her main thing is. And honestly, like, it makes her money. Like, she's doing good at it. Like, I feel like every time I see, like, open up Instagram and I'll see, like, a picture of Nano, I'm just like, goddamn. She is so much better at doing the thirst trap thing than I am. She is so much better at taking pictures of herself. It's crazy. It always makes me think, fuck. Damn. Did she bring the Nano character back? I noticed her recent stream she had the fit back on. I'm not sure. I haven't, like, talked to Nano, like, actually in a while. You'd be just as good as any of them. Yeah, I don't really want to do, like, just thirst trap stuff, so if you like, if I only cared about money, and I didn't have any, like, shame, I could probably do that, but I don't really want to do, like, full bore, at least not right now, maybe in the future, but I just don't really, I want to do more motorcycle stuff right now, but I have to get my motorcycle finished, which is gonna be Anna loves to show up for kidneys, yeah. I can stop drinking Mountain Dew, but the question is, do I want to stop drinking Mountain Dew? And the answer is no. Not want to stop drinking that. Regional Nano had an alpha ears and a blonde wig. Yeah. Let me open up my Instagram right now and see if I have a picture of Nano on there. I probably do. I don't look at Instagram very often, but when I do... I will... Okay. Okay. First reel, I open Instagram, and the first reel is Nano. But it is Nano in a bunny suit. And my first thought was... I could do better. Do it better. I could do it better. I could wear a bunny suit better. So Nana does have the the tits. She has the booba game, and that I don't have. I don't have that booba game. Have you tried the new dirty flavor? No, I haven't. More Bunny and Astra in the future? Yeah, it's just gonna have to wait until after May 12th, because that's when my, parole ends. So if I get, if I get in trouble before then, it's gonna be, a problem. That's, when Twitch gives me, a strike. So I gotta be careful with that. And I also gotta be careful of which bunny suits I wear in the future. Because, the bunny suit that I wore last time, maybe not the best. Your girls are looking substantial? It's not like Nano. Nano can fill out a bra. I can fill out a bra, but it has to be a bra made for people with small tits. I can't, fill out, they are not big. Let's be honest with you, Chad. They're not big, by any means. They're itty bitty. They're a little itty bitty. Just a little itty bitty. There are probably biological women out there who have smaller tits than me, but it's gotta be very few. Use the double bra trick? I don't like padding them and making them look. I don't like deceiving people. Is that the red bunny suit? No, it was the Pikachu bunny suit. The Pikachu bunny suit got me, oof. There's a scar. Hello again, because it wasn't a short stream. It is a short stream, but not that short. Has she said that if she got breast augmentation? You mean Nano? Nano's had a boob job, I'm pretty sure. You're still cute? Oh, thank you. I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of my tits. I feel like I could have, I don't know, maybe I'd get a boob job one day, but probably not. I feel like boob jobs look kind of bad, most of the time. Most of the time they look really, really bad. Astra streams, it's always a short stream. A little stress. The C cup is a win for most trans girls. I don't think I have C cup. I think I have I mean, I know we measured it and it said it was C, but I don't think that's true. I think they're B at max. Probably double A's, to be honest with you, but B maximum, not C. Don't change a thing? Okay. Raw calculator. What is this? It's just a Reddit. Bra that fits. There were a significant enough difference between ABAB and AFAB users. What? I don't understand. What is this? How is this supposed to help me? I don't get it. This is just a subreddit about people talking about bras. That's how you learn how to use the calculator. It's way more precise. Well, I don't fucking want to learn how to do that right now. It's not like it matters. There's not like an immediate need for me to know my cup size. You'd give Jennifer Aniston a run for her boob money? I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I have a D cup? A D cup? You think these are a D cup, dude? You're insane. You're actually insane. They're like B at maximum. There's no way they're fucking E cup. Use the calculator? No, dude. A or B, dude. X, Y, Z, W, Y, and M, V, or something. He isn't dainty. A proper bra that fits? Well, the bra I have fits really well. Like, I feel like this one is really not bad. Like, I feel like it's just fine. I don't know which size it is, but it's definitely good. I got it from specifically a website that was meant for people with small tits. So, well, I can't go to this link because my connection is not secure. So sorry about that, Colbert. Nobody has a bra that fits proper until properly measured. Is that true though? Is that fucking true though? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. They're probably like B cups, maybe. Maybe they're B. They're like not that old. They're not that big. Smalltits.com? No. Be surprised how often women use the wrong bra that causes discomfort or pain. Well, I wouldn't say any of my bras cause discomfort or pain. Like I don't have pain. And my boobs definitely aren't big enough to cause like back pain or something like that. They're not that big. 70 to 80% of women use the wrong bra size. Well, what? I have to measure properly again. All right, I don't have a tape measure, so I can't measure it. So I need to find a tape measure. I can measure my size again, and then we can know for sure. But well, until then, I have nice teeth. Oh, thank you. Okay, chat. I think I'm gonna call it here tonight. I'm getting worried that I'm gonna like dislodge this blood clot. So thank you everybody for watching. Use the calculator. Actually, I'll try it. Anyway, I thank everybody for watching. Yeah, I'm dipping. I will be live again tomorrow. I should be, assuming the world doesn't end. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll be live again tomorrow. Bye!